Okay, pet parents, it's been a while since I brought you guys a breed informational video, so I figured we'd break that streak by talking about the goodest and bestest doggos in the world, the Golden Retrievers. So Golden Retrievers are literally some of the nicest doggos on the planet. Except the red ones. The gingers always got some sass to them. But they do have some health conditions that we have to chat about. But before we get into that, let's get into the backstory. The origins of the Golden Retriever date back to the mid-1800s in the same place that so many other breeds do, England. But in this case, also kind of Scotland too. Now, the creation of the breed called Golden Retriever was credited to an English man named Dudley Marchbanks in the mid-1800s. Now, Marchbanks was the son of a wealthy banker, and he had estates both in England and in Scotland where he actually bred these dogs. And the tale goes that one night in England, Marchbanks was on a walk with his son and came across a golden wavy-haired dog that belonged to a cobbler. Well, Marchbanks really liked that dog, purchased it from the cobbler, and named it Nouse. And Marchbanks, as with many men in England at that time, had a passionate hobby in dog breeding. Now, he really enjoyed Nouse's personality and ended up breeding Nouse to a Tweed Water Spaniel that Marchbanks had been gifted from his cousin a few years back. They had a litter of 3 puppies, and those 3 puppies are considered the very first Golden Retrievers. Now, way back in the day, the color of a dog's coat was actually extremely important, and black sporting dogs were all the rage. So when Marchbanks had this litter of 3 blonde beauties, he didn't share them with the world. Instead, he gifted them to 3 friends and family members that he really trusted would take care of and appreciate the dogs. Marchbanks and the people he gifted the original 3 dogs to kept breeding them, and even though their fur was yellow and not black, the world eventually saw what great dogs they were, not only because of their amazing hunting skills, which was a wickedly popular sport back then, but also because of their loving and caring personalities, which quickly let them bloom into one of the single most popular dog breeds on the planet. When it comes to kicking off the list of health conditions Golden Retrievers are predisposed to, unfortunately, I have to start off with cancer, because depending on the breed stock, some Goldens can be cancer factories, and there are a couple of different cancers they can be predisposed to. As a guy that hearts, the second health condition that Goldens are predisposed to that I'm going to tell you about is something called subaortic stenosis, which is a narrowing right underneath the aortic valve. Golden Retrievers are predisposed to hypothyroidism, which I do have a video on if you guys are interested in more detail. When it comes to orthopedic things, they are more predisposed to hip and elbow dysplasia. As a breed, Golden Retrievers can be predisposed to a few different eye conditions as well. And when it comes to gross skin things, Golden Retrievers can be predisposed to things like ear infections and allergies. Alright, well, shaking off the rust on the breed informational videos wasn't that bad, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this video on the lovable Goldens.